For the other? The tech asks. That was my case, too. But these people just bought the place? New York City transplants, to my understanding. So what are they doing with a picture of a dead family from 10 years ago? Medeiros lets the question hang. Soon enough, they'll piece a story together. They'll take the witness testimony and correlate it with what they found. They'll close the case. But Medeiros has been to this house before. Here, there are deeper machinations that no police report will ever explain. A hunger that won't abate. Not until the whole house burns and its charred remains are bulldozed into the sea. Chapter 1. This is the last time I'll ever see my family. In the back of a Subaru Forester, I huddle against my boyfriend, Nate, desperate to stay warm. Father's personal assistant drives us over winding back roads in the middle of a freak November snowstorm. We're headed to my parents' new house, a place I've never visited. Like some kind of tyrant king, Father has summoned me, his youngest daughter, for a Thanksgiving feast. He'll disown me by the end of the day. I'm sure of it. Once the Whitmores hear my decision, I'll be totally banished. And maybe that's what I'll choose to be thankful for today. Father's assistant has just fetched Nate and me from the train station. Trish is her name. She's a recent hire, but I doubt she'll last, poor lady. Anyone forced to deal with my family, as a full-time job, deserves a Medal of Valor. She twitches every time the wipers squeak across the windshield. I don't know if it's the weather or the Whitmores that have her spooked. Same deal for me. I can't stop shivering from the cold and the dread of what this day will bring. Who even knew there could be a middle of nowhere in tiny Rhode Island? I ask Trish. She gives me this forced laugh. You're going to try to make it back to the city tonight? Dear God, yes, she exhales. Nate marvels at the gnarled tree branches reaching over the road, the granite stone walls almost buried in snow. He's got zero clue what he's in for. Every time I try to warn him, it sounds like I'm just recounting the plot of some terrible stage play. Joni, it's like a Robert Frost poem, he says. Except we're in H.P. Lovecraft country. Aw, you're just nervous. It'll be great, he says. I love that Nate's an optimist, but he's never met my family. He's from Tampa, so he carries sunshine around wherever he goes. All I can hope is that he'll make it through this visit with his usual grace intact. We'll scratch meet the parents off the bucket list, never look back, and live happily ever after. I've almost convinced myself to be just that hopeful, when out of nowhere something leaps over a low stone wall, straight into Trish's path. It happens in slow motion, like a dream. Trish cries out. She stomps the brake so hard the Forester fishtails. I grab the armrest, convinced we're going to roll into a ditch. All my worry is realized in a sudden rush. The car skids to a stop. Silence, except our panicked breathing. The creature in the road stands still, its breath huffing white. It isn't a deer. It's something that shouldn't be out here in the woods at all. A black goat. Its horns curl up like motorcycle handlebars. Its long tuft of chin hair ripples in the bitter wind. Would you look at that? Nate chuckles slowly. You don't see that every day. Trish places a hand against her heart. Her last coping mechanism has just been busted, and I don't blame her. I reach over the seat and grip her shoulder. It's all right. We're safe, I tell her. I don't know Trish, but it seems like she should know I've got her back just now. I like his beard, Nate says, stroking his own wavy facial hair. I don't know where it possibly could have come from, but this random goat gives me the creeps. The creature watches us through the windshield with its almost demonic slitted pupils. When Trish finally honks, the goat throws back its head in disgust. It bleats like a man strapped to a torture device. The bell on its neck gives an empty clang. I've had enough of this place already. I just want Trish to turn around and drive straight to Manhattan without looking back.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.